Hi, this is Michael with SoloStream, and I'm going to do a quick video walkthrough of the install and setup of WP DaVinci. And this is just the tutorial itself, the written tutorial. But I'm going to walk you through and show you just on the screen here the things that that you need to do to set this up. And it's really pretty simple. The first thing that you'll want to do, you have by now you should have downloaded your theme file. And I've got mine here. So what you can do with WordPress is you can upload your WordPress theme right through the control panel. So if you log into your WordPress dashboard or your control panel, and then you're going to go to your themes page. And if you look over here on the Appearance tab, you'll see Themes. Click on that. Hit the Install Themes link up here. And then we want to do an upload. So just find your zip file here. Go ahead and install that. WordPress will go ahead and install the theme for you, and once it's done you can go ahead and activate it. So the theme is uploaded. Just go ahead and click the activate link here, and it should take you right over to the theme settings page. So WP DaVinci is activated on the site, and we'll just take a quick peek at it. I had 2010 activated, the default theme for WordPress. So this is what your site will look like, assuming you have some content already in it and assuming you have some sidebar content in your widget area there. So let's take a look at step 2. We've done the upload via the WordPress dashboard. Just a quick note, if you wanted to upload via FTP, I use a program called Smart FTP. First you'll have to unzip the you have to find the file and unzip it. So I've got it right here. Okay, so once the theme is unzipped, you want to find the folder here and just drag it over to your themes folder, at least if you're using Smart FTP, and it will go ahead and upload. I've already uploaded it, so I'm not going to do this route. Hopefully you're using WordPress 2.8 or newer, and you can just upload via the dashboard. So step 2 here, install and activate supported plugins, and there's, I don't know, half a dozen or so plugins here that the theme the theme supports. The one that's really required here is this Get the Image plugin, and this will essentially show all your thumbnail images and your featured content images if you're going to use those. So that's the only one that's really required. The Popular Post plugin, that just shows your popular posts in the sidebar. The WP Page Navi, that will give you page numbers at the bottom of your page instead of the built-in function that WordPress gives you, which is just next page and previous page. And then the Related Post plugin, that's just going to give you a list of related posts at the bottom of every single post page. Breadcrumbs, that just adds breadcrumb functionality to the site. And then Flickr RSS, if you have a Flickr account, you can show those in either your footer or sidebar in a widget. So I already have those installed, so I'm just going to go ahead and activate them on my site here. And I already had them activated, so it's pretty simple. And then so once those are all activated, this site I've been using for a while, so it's already got some images uploaded, so I should have thumbnails for all my posts. So you see the thumbnails here, that's because I activated the Get the Image plugin. Okay, so we are on step 3. So step 3 is just visit your theme settings page and kind of get a feel for it. If you've used any of our previous themes, you'll notice that the theme settings page on WP DaVinci is substantially different. Much nicer design, kind of easier to navigate through here with these tab navigation links, powered by jQuery, and it also cuts down on the height of the page, which is a good thing. So just kind of flick through here. If you look at the basic site settings, for example, you'll see you've got the default page layout, and you've got sort of 7 different options here, and you can just kind of pick whichever option you want. For example, if you want a 3-column layout, just select that, and then you're going to get a second sidebar that pops up here. So this is your narrow sidebar, this is your wide sidebar, and then you have your content area here. And so you can select whatever sort of default page layout, and this is going to be the layout, the page layout for all your pages. And then if you want to change it on a post by post or page by page basis, you can do that on the add post or add page screen itself. And then you have a couple other little features like alternate styles and things like that. You can just kind of play around with it and get a feel for it and see which style you like the best. But the point is, get affiliated or get familiar with the theme settings page. So add some content to your sidebar and footer widgets. I've already done that. If you haven't done that, just drop by the widgets page or widgets panel on in your dashboard. And you have, I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 widget areas. You've got 4 footer widgets, and footer widgets just means you have these footer widgets down here, and then you have the sidebar wide on the right, at least it's on the right currently, and then you have sidebar bottom left and sidebar bottom right, which is right here, and then this is the narrow sidebar. So make sure you add some content to your widget areas. So you want to change your permalink settings. Permalink settings, if you look at this URL up here, actually you can't see that URL because it's out of the range of the screen. Let's just go to the this is found under your settings area here, and what your permalinks are basically the URL for the specific page. So for example, on this site, the default WordPress permalinks, it's got this weird little number thing at the end of it. The reason that's not a good thing mainly is for search engine optimization, but the theme will just run better if you change your permalink settings to anything other than the default. So for example, I have mine set as the month and name, and that's typically what I do on all my sites. So the good thing about this is you have the actual post title or page title showing up in the URL, and that's sort of an extra little search engine optimization benefit. It gives you a little extra boost in that area. So change your permalink settings. And then finally, at the bottom here, custom menus. WP DaVinci set up to use the new WordPress functionality, or relatively new menu system. If you don't create any menus, what will happen? The theme will work fine. You're just going to have a listing of all your pages up here, and then all your categories in the second navigation bar. And by the way, if you don't want this category navigation bar, which is what this black one is, you can actually go to the theme settings page and turn that off. But if you want to create a custom menu, you would go to your menus page and just create a new menu. But I'm not going to get into details because there's actually a screencast right here that you'd probably want to go watch. And I think that's, I don't know, probably 5 to 10 minutes. It's over on the SoloStream site. Yeah, it's about a 6-minute video, so that'll show you more detail how to create your custom menus. And that's it. That's all there is to setting up and installing WP DaVinci. The next thing you want to do is just go ahead and add some more content to your site if you haven't done so already. All right, everybody, we'll talk to you in the next tutorial.